Hello, welcome everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. How wonderful it is to welcome you from such a very special place. We are on top, on Mount Olympus, and we want to share with you this very special movement that starts tomorrow. A unique portal that opens every 12 years. A portal that has to do with Jupiter, the planet Jupiter. And so we will go deeper into this opening that we have available. So let's prepare ourselves by taking our pulse. And let's be comfortable with our column straight, our back straight. And we begin to put all our attention, intention, and compassion in our heart, in the beat of our heart. When we do this, when we put all our attention, intention, and compassion in the heart, it's very important to be completely present. So let's start by taking breaths, synchronizing the breath, the pulse of our heart, while we bring ourselves back to the present, leaving behind any issue, any stress. And let's start synchronizing from the beat of our heart with Mount Olympus in Greece. Let's start to connect from our hearts as if it were a laser, as if the pulse of our hearts were a laser that connects to the portal that opens tomorrow. Let's reflect on what is the Kumbh Mela, this opening of the portal that happens tomorrow, an astrological portal. So this celebration is a mystic celebration and spiritual from antiquity that brings together millions of souls in India. So let's start opening, connecting to that opening with the full moon in an act of profound devotion and connection with the cosmic forces. This event, the Kumbh Mela, is considered the spiritual gathering greatest, the biggest spiritual gathering in the world. Close to 400 million people get together every 12 years. And it happens every 12 years. Following Jupiter's movement, it is the planet associated with wisdom, expansion, and spiritual guidance. That's why we find ourselves in front of this magical portal and we can make the most of it. Let's start by connecting with Jupiter, the planet Jupiter. In astrology, it is considered the great benefactor, an energy that amplifies, that blesses, that raises everything that it touches. In this reflection, let's find out how the Kumbh Mela, the astrology, and the figure of Zeus as the god of Olympus are related because Zeus is Jupiter, the king of all the gods in the Olympus. And it's deeply connected to the opening of this portal of the Kumbh Mela, the portal of Jupiter. So we are emitting from Mount Olympus in Greece, in Zeus' house. Kumbh Mela means the festival of the jar in Sanskrit. This refers to a celestial happening where the nectar of immortality, known as Amrita, was poured in 4 different sacred places in India. This happens in synchronization with the position of Jupiter on the sky, marking specific astrological and astronomic points and open these portals of deep transformation. So we are here in front of an opportunity that opens every 12 years. And what we do, starting tomorrow for the whole 6 days until the 26th of February, will define the trajectory of the next 12 years. Jupiter takes 12 years in completing its orbit around the Sun. And each time that it comes back to some of the astrological aspects, it marks a cycle of deep renovation, a spiritual opportunity. So that's why millions of wise men, of mystics, of hermits, of yogis and yoginis gather in India, coming out of their caves, of their monasteries, of their own exploration places, to share what they have developed, what they have explored and found during the last 12 years. The Kumbh Mela is a celebration of this astrological movement, a recognition of how cosmic energies affect our personal and collective evolution. During this time, the alignment of planets create this unique window for meditation and connection to superior forces. So that's why tomorrow we recommend that you fast. If you can, just fast. Be with water and vitamin C, some green tea, so that you can assimilate the cosmic energies that are available from tomorrow together with the full moon. In the Greek mythology, Zeus is the supreme god, the governor of Mount Olympus, and the protector of humanity and its own evolution. It is a powerful, wise, and fair god that guides all other gods. He is an archetype that lives within us. Zeus represents that part within ourselves that can generate a deep movement towards spiritual ascension and quantum ascension. In astrology, Jupiter, in the Roman astrology, Jupiter occupies a similar place, symbolizing expansion, abundance, and connection to divine wisdom. So the connection between Zeus and Jupiter is not casual, it is deep. Both represent the principles of leadership, guidance, and spiritual protection. So when we find ourselves here in his house, Mount Olympus, we are also in contact with the energies of Jupiter and the energies that are being channeled from Jupiter through Mount Olympus. This bond creates a bridge between the mythical, between mysticism and astrology, reminding us that the wisdom of the ancestors is not, it is a wisdom that has come to us through millions of years. And this wisdom is alive in the stars and in the earth where we are standing. Mount Olympus, as an epicenter of the Greek mythology, is more than a physical place. It is a portal towards a higher consciousness. It's a place where the gods walked among men and shared their power. working with the Zeus and Jupiter's energies from this place requires a greater dimension. It invites us to connect with the qualities of leadership, wisdom inside of us as we align deeply with these cosmic forces that guide our ascension. In this year, we have the Kumbh Mela. We are in an astrological movement that is crucial because the Kumbh Mela marks a turning point in Jupiter's trajectory. From the Quantum Bioengineering Institute, we are honoring this special alignment, making this specific work that can only be done through this renovation period. This work is integrating the Ascension codes with which we will be working today, emanating both from Mount Olympus as the energies coming from Jupiter. And throughout this period, starting tomorrow up to the February 23rd, we will be working from different crucial points on Earth, synchronizing ourselves with specific dates that are special within the Kumbh Mela. The first date is tomorrow, January the 13th, is the Paush Purnima, and we will be from Mount Olympus meditating and activations for all the community of quantum bioengineering to connect with the whole energies of this ascension codes that emerge from this portal. On the 14th, that is the day after tomorrow, we will have the Makar Sankrani. During this day, we will be working from Mount Olympus, but also another sacred mountain, which is Athos Mountain. This is a very special place of which we will share during our journey. The next crucial date is January the 29th, the annual Amarnaja, working from the Saharan desert in a very deep silence and introspection, aligning us with purification and regeneration energy. On February the 3rd, the Basan Panchani, we will also be working from our, our headquarters in the Saharan Desert, working with energies of creativity, manifestation, using codes of light to seed these higher intentions. There are then on February the 12th, Nati Purnima, we will be working from the Sahara in activation and closing of all the energies that have accumulated. And at last, on February the 26th, Mahashivaratri, on this culminating date in India, in the place of the Kumbh Mela, to close, together with the whole global work, all the work that will be opening tomorrow. This is a quantum and global work that we will start doing, a great path, a great pilgrimage, that being aware of it or not, we we Zeus has already, Jupiter has us on his earth to give us this blessing and give us this opportunity for the quantum leap. So during the whole period, the QBI will be doing several transmissions and activations of codes of light that work with the hand of Jupiter. This work is designed to align, to increase our electromagnetic field, open consciousness portals that will connect us to superior dimensions. One of the most important aspects is the integration of the Ascension code with which we will start working today. These codes contain information of a vibratory level that helps to align us with our almic or soul plan and help us to connect to the global network of energy. Doing this work from Mount Olympus, we are heightening this work and anchoring it in a sacred space to increase the impact. Kumbh Mela and its connection with Jupiter gives us a unique opportunity. And I wanted to know you to know this, for you to understand why we are emitting from Mount Olympus today. Let's strengthen our will to connect to Mount Olympus through the beat of our heart. Feel how we raise our frequency quality to connect with its heart, the heart of Mount Olympus. Let's start being aware of the memories that are activated when we connect to Mount Olympus, the house of the 12 Olympics. What does it make us feel? What awakens inside of us? They are legends in history, races of the highest peak in Greece, involved in class and mystery. It's not only a point in the world, it's a connection between the earth and the divine dimensions. It was thought that all the gods of Olympus lived here, immortal beings that symbolized the archetypes of humans. Mount Olympus is the place of the greatest of all gods, Zeus, and the 12 that conformed to the Olympus. It's not only a physical place, it is a natural temple of mystic forces and a bridge towards the sacred. We are here to honor the memories that each of us carry connected to Mount Olympus. Every stone, every mountain whispers, ancient whispers. They share all of them. Stories of redemption, of transcendence. All Greeks, this mountain symbolizes the power to go beyond our human limitations and connecting with the spiritual, the divine essence that lives within us. Today, Mount Olympus is still a symbol of what is possible when the human heart gets together with the forces of the universe. So, imagine yourself in front of Mount Olympus at the feet and before you. This mountain seems to defy heaven. Its hidden point behind clouds is sharing a golden light. The air is fresh. There's a gentle breeze that touches your face. And every step you take towards it, it brings you closer to a sacred path, but also to your own essence. Feel how your senses expand and connect to Mount Olympus. And each step you take brings you closer to your true essence. Feel the ground under your feet filled with history, as if the rocks were charged with the memory of millennia. The smell of the trees and the herbs filling you with a calm, deep calm. The mountain is calling you to invite you to remember something that has always been within you. You will start going up. And as you do, the sounds of the world, the noise of the world begins to disappear. You just listen to the birds, the wind, and the beat of your own heart. Each step is an act of devotion, a recognition of you are working on sacred land. The energy of the mountain begins to wake up inside of you as a river of light that flows from your feet towards your heart. As you ascend Mount Olympus, the environment changes. Trees are less dense, rocks shine with an interior light. The fog is like a veil between worlds. It is a portal. You begin to feel that your body is lighter. You're leaving behind all your burdens, your worries, your limitations. And before you, there's a path of light that goes up towards the top. Your consciousness expands more and more. You recognize the path. And this path, the energies of Mount Olympus begin to resonate with your own. You begin to observe figures of light, guardians that observe you with a mix of love and respect. You don't need words to communicate with them. There is a deeper connection, a comprehension that goes beyond language. Each step that you take brings you closer to a truth. Mount Olympus is not a physical place, it is a state of being. Mount Olympus is not a physical place, it is a state of being. And it represents our capacity to transcend the mundane and connect to your own divinity. You feel that your breath is synchronizing with the beat of the universe. You are part of something much greater. You are a thread in the vast creation. You finally reach the top, and the horizon raises before you, infinite, and the sky is within touch. In the center of this sacred space, you see a code of light floating. A sacred geometry that emits a soft but powerful energy. This code is the heart of Mount Olympus. It is a representation of unity between human and divine. I want you to allow yourself, your gaze, your being, to be lost in this code, to be unified with the code. As your gaze and your beings surrender to this code, to the heart of Mount Olympus, its patterns, its fractal patterns seem to contain all the answers that you have searched for forever. While you contemplate, you feel a energy flowing towards you. Mount Olympus is communicating with you as if he shared his wisdom with you. In this moment, an ethereal figure appears before you. It is a light being, a reflection of your highest self. This being does not speak, but his presence says it all. It shows you how each mountain that you climb on the external world is a manifestation of the heights that you can go within. You take the code of ascension that you have received in the heart of Mount Olympus and you keep it in your heart, remembering perfectly well how it is, its vibration, its frequency, its shape, its light, its sound, its expansion, its fractal expansion. This live code goes within and you take it as you start going down. And it goes to every cell of your body. As you descend from Mount Olympus, you feel that this ascension code begins to integrate into your daily life, into your routine, guiding you towards new ways of thinking, new ways of feeling, new ways of acting. It is as if a divine spark has installed in you and inhabits you, and it begins to integrate into your whole life, your house, your furniture, your car, your relationships, your pets. This divine spark that comes down with you from Mount Olympus reminds you of the sacred. This code is not only a gift, it is a tool to help you manifest your potential. Each time that you are challenged, I remember this trip to Mount Olympus. You will remember that you are able to go up beyond any obstacle, that within you, you have the force of God and the connection to the cosmos. Mount Olympus is not a mountain, it's a state of being. It is a symbol of what you can accomplish when you are aligned from your heart to the divine. Quantum ascension, spiritual ascension, with our pulse of the heart. Let's feel, what is it for us in this moment? What does it mean to me, a quantum spiritual ascension? What does it mean in this moment for me, a quantum spiritual ascension? Allow ourselves, our being, to answer. Let's feel the answer. What does it mean for me, right? A quantum spiritual ascension. Feel the word ascension. Feel how it resonates within you. Ascension, spiritual ascension. Allow it to vibrate within you. Spiritual ascension. It is a deep journey. It is a reconnection with the purest essence of your being. In a world where tangible and material veils our vision, quantum ascension is a reminder that we are much bigger than our physical limitations. Quantum ascension is an awakening, a process that invites us to go beyond the limitations of time, space, matter, to enter, to be in contact with a reality where everything is interconnected. Quantum ascension. It is not something that happens just like that. It's a continuous journey of internal transformation. It is an integration of the superior dimension in our existence. It is an integration of the superior dimensions in our daily life. Ascension. Ascension allows us to recognize our shadows and limitations, liberating our wounds, raising our vibrational frequency. Ascension opens us to infinite possibilities that the universe offers. Quantum ascension is not running away from humanity, but reconciling ourselves with humanity. It is an integration of human and divine. Mount Olympus is a state of being. Quantum teaches us that everything is interconnected, that each particle, each thought, each action has an impact on the universal tapestry. In this trip, we are not alone. We are a unity with all beings. We are fragments of a single consciousness, unique expressions of an infinite source. What does it mean for me in this moment to go through an ascension process? When we ascend, we don't do it alone. We don't do it just for ourselves, but for the collective evolution of humanity and the universe. This understanding fills us with humility and gratitude because each step that we take towards our own ascension, each step that we allow ourselves to take towards our ascension, helps to illuminate the path for everybody. The heart plays a key place here in spiritual ascension. It is the bridge between the mundane and the divine, between the mind and spirit. When you connect with your heart, you connect with a force that transcends any obstacle. Ascension. The heart allows you to hear the voice of your soul, your internal guidance that always knows the next step. So allow your heart to reveal what does it mean for you in this moment, a spiritual ascension. The ascension code that we have received is a powerful portal. It is a map, an energetic map. It is an energetic map that has been given to you by Mount Olympus so that you can recalibrate your electromagnetic and you unblock your gifts. And today we will work with this code that Mount Olympus has given you so that your energies, your being is completely aligned with elevated pattern of order and harmony. When you connect with this Ascension code, you have access to universal language, information that is vibrational, that activates deep processes of healing and expansion. It is a seed that we are planting in our consciousness. And this seed will flourish in unexpected and marvelous ways as we continue our journey. Today, we are here receiving that seed. The Ascension code from Mount Olympus will amplify the whole process together with the Jupiter portal. This code is impregnated with the divine energy of a sacred place, with the wisdom of mythic heights. It is a catalyzer for your transformation. It is a reminder, constant reminder of your connection with the earth and heaven, so that you can maintain an equilibrium in your spiritual existence and your everyday life. Spiritual ascension. It is about transforming not only our internal being, but our external reality. When we raise our frequency, we begin to attract experiences, people, opportunities that resonate with our new vibration. It is like the universe reconfigures to align with our own evolution. Quantum ascension is not a personal process. It is an act of co-creation. As we go up, we are catalyzers of change. We emit energies that impact positively our own environment. The work with the Ascension code from Mount Olympus connect us to a creation energy that is conscious. The code will raise your vibration. It will also help you to manifest from a place of pure alignment with the universe. Each time that you interact with this Ascension code from Mount Olympus, you will activate an invisible web of energies that work together to bring to the world a reality that is much higher. Now we will begin to connect our 9 energy centers with Mount Olympus to prepare the road for ascension. We will start with the Earth crystal chakra that is between 3 and 5 meters underneath your feet. Connect the pulse of your heart and try to be always with the pulse of your heart taken. In quantum bioengineering, it is the basis. When we are listening and feeling the beat of our heart at the same time, we are able to go back to the sacred, most sacred part of our being. When you feel the heartbeat, put your attention of connecting the earth crystal chakra to Mount Olympus. To the house of Zeus, to Jupiter, first chakra. Take the pulse of your heart to your first chakra and connect it to Mount Olympus. Connecting your first chakra to Zeus, to Jupiter, second chakra. Connect the pulse of your heart to your second chakra, to Mount Olympus, to Zeus, and to Jupiter. Third chakra. Feel the pulse of your heart connection to your solar plexus and start putting your intention in connecting your third chakra to Mount Olympus, connecting it to Zeus, to Jupiter. It is only an intention. Your intention moves your energy. Fourth chakra, the heart chakra, your energetic center of the heart, connected to Mount Olympus, to God Zeus, to Jupiter. Fifth chakra, the energetic center of your throat. Connect your center, fifth chakra, to Mount Olympus, to Zeus, to Jupiter. Sixth chakra, the third eye, connected to Mount Olympus, to Zeus, to Jupiter. Seventh chakra, your crown chakra, connected to Mount Olympus, to Zeus, to Jupiter. And lastly, the soul star chakra, this energy center that is between 3 and 5 meters above your crown. Connect the soul crystal chakra to Mount Olympus, to Zeus, to Jupiter. Feel the connection of our 9 energy centers with Mount Olympus, Venus, and Jupiter. In this alignment, the vast tapestry of myths and stars, two names resonate with strong strength: Zeus and Jupiter, two manifestations of the same divine essence, incarnating power, wisdom, and connection between earth and heaven. From Mount Olympus to the vast orbits of the cosmos, Zeus and Jupiter represent an archetype, a planet, but also the expression of a universal principle that rules expansion, protection, and evolution. In Greek mythology, Zeus is the king of the gods who carries the rain, and it carries justice, protects humanity. And the throne in Mount Olympus is not a physical place, but a state of consciousness that is higher, that we can attain. From there, Zeus governs, observes, making sure that the balance between human and divine is stable. Zeus is a figure of duality. It's both the strength of heaven, lightning, thunder, but it's also a father, a protecting father, a providing father. Its energy flows in each leadership, each instant of justice and valor, helping them to prevail. When we think about Zeus, we not only invocating a leader, but also an internal archetype of divine leadership that is within us. Its presence invites us to connect with our own Mount Olympus, a place of clarity and power to observe our lives with the perspective from heaven. So I will invite you now that from this place of power, you observe your life from this perspective from heaven. Just observe without judgment, with equanimity. In astrology, Jupiter is the biggest planet in our system. It radiates energy, wisdom, and expansion. Its influence symbolizes abundance, looking for truth, and connection with whatever is transcendental. Observe your life from Jupiter. Allow its energy to reveal your own ascension process that starts tomorrow, and that today we are preparing. Jupiter not only governs the skies, but it also protects us by deviating meteorites and keeping the safety of the solar system. Jupiter is a portal to grandeur. It's a reminder that our existence is not limited to the earth plane. In its eternal storms, we can see the reflection of all internal processes of transformation. In astrology, Jupiter's position reveals us where we can grow, where are our greatest blessings, and how to align with the flow of universal abundance. The process of ascension is aligning ourselves with this universal abundance. Observe your timeline. Jupiter is the spiritual master that guides us towards wisdom, not through quick answers, but through a deep journey. Once you have observed your timeline of this incarnation from the heights of Mount Olympus, from the connection to Sirius, the connection to Jupiter and its portal, let's start to do an ascension work. You will connect with the earth crystal chakra that is between 3 and 5 meters underneath your feet from the pulse of your heart, and you will allow Sirius to tell you what aspect of you, of this incarnation, needs ascension, spiritual ascension related to this chakra. Each one of our energy centers are universes. When they are stagnated, we cannot ascend. In this preparation for this spiritual ascension, we will receive Sia's advice. Once you know what it is about, it has to ascend related to the earth crystal chakra, you will start visualizing the ascension code that you received in Mount Olympus in this energy center, in your earth crystal chakra, 3 to 5 meters underneath your feet. That will be 9 to 15 feet underneath your feet. And it will begin to dissolve, to mutate, to transform that information. Now let's go to the first chakra. Connect to the pulse of your heart, to your first chakra. That energy center, and just as before, allows you to tell you what is it that you need to ascend from your first chakra. What information in your first chakra needs this spiritual ascension process? It could be a trauma, it could be a pattern in your life, and begin to apply the ascension code that you received in Mount Olympus to your first energy center, like a seal, and keep breathing softly, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth, and observing how this ascension code integrates softly, very delicately, taking that information that no longer serves you, that needs to ascend. And you simply are there to accompany the process, knowing that this is the right moment. You go to the second chakra below your navel. Connect the pulse of your heart to the second chakra and allow seers to tell you what information needs to ascend spiritually in your second chakra. And the code, the Ascension code you received in Mount Olympus, is installed there. Breathe. Allow the energy to move, the systems to circulate. We will go now to the third chakra in the solar plexus and see it will tell us what information that is located there that needs to ascend spiritually. What experiences from the past, what belief systems, what mental patterns, what emotions, and visualize your ascension code being integrated into the third chakra. Try to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth, making it easier for energy to move. Fourth chakra, the heart chakra. We keep ascending. Allow the information that Zeus, Jupiter, is giving you, indicating you what information does your heart need to ascend spiritually. And put your ascension code from Mount Olympus, that symbol that contains a divine and unique spark in your heart. Fifth chakra, your throat chakra. Remember, we are planting a seed, we're sowing a seed. Let's see as Jupiter indicate what information in your fifth chakra needs a spiritual ascension. Spiritual ascension. And put your ascension code from Mount Olympus in the fifth chakra. We connect now with our sixth chakra, our third eye. What is the information that Zeus, Jupiter, are transmitting? What information do we need to ascend spiritually? And allow the ascension code to be inserted in your sixth chakra. And breathe. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Feel yourself in Mount Olympus. Feel yourself in this ascension process. Seventh chakra, the crown chakra. Allow Zeus, Jupiter, to reveal what information needs to ascend spiritually in your crown chakra. And allow the ascension code that you received in Mount Olympus be deposited with the same delicacy as a butterfly that stands on a flower. That delicacy that is with there, generating an energetic map for ascension for each one of your energies. It is very subtle. It's very deep. And we will go to the last energy center, soul star chakra, between 9 and 15 feet above your crown. We will allow Seer's Jupiter to reveal what information needs to ascend spiritually in this energy center. Just as before, allow the ascension code that you received in Mount Olympus be deposited in this energy center. Let's feel for a moment the alignment of our 9 energy centers, the connection with the heart of Mount Olympus, with the archetype of Jupiter sees within us. Let's feel the energy portal that will open tomorrow with the full moon. Let's feel the connection that our soul has with this portal. Why have we been called to be aware of this portal? How can we make the most of it, not only for ourselves, but for the benefit of all sentient beings? Let's put our intention that each step we take in this Jupiter portal that comes every 12 years be for the benefit of all sentient beings. We take a deep breath and we open our eyes gently. Thank you very much for being part of this wonderful journey, for being present. To all of you here, the ones that are here on, and the ones that will see the broadcast afterwards, truly, it is joyful to share all this information, this revelation. As I have told you before, tomorrow, if you can fast, it would be great. If you can be connected to the full moon and the opening of the Jupiter portal, it would be wonderful. I would like you to give you the 5 dates that are truly important. And for those wanting to do deeper work, you can write down the dates. January the 13th, January 14th, January 29th, February 3rd, February the 12th, and February the 26th. 6 specific dates, and for those days, I would recommend you to make offerings as each one of you likes. flowers, candles, an altar to connect with Jupiter, as each one of you desires. We will have several proposals from the Institute, and many of you know that on the 15th we start a training that will have a first part where we will uh, send you activities, and then on the 19th we will work for 5 hours together to work with this Ascension codes from Mount Olympus. The rest of the days we will also be connecting with you. I will do another transmission from the Saharan Desert and another one from India for the closing of the Jupiter portal when we will be in the Kumbh Mela. The team will be over there and we will be sharing from there. So these 6 days in offerings, try to bathe in natural spaces, or when you take a shower, connect with the sacred rivers, the Ganges, the Jamuna, and the Sarasvati. Ganges, Jamuna, and Sarasvati, the three rivers, because that's where the sacred nectar fell. So that's why 4,000 million people go to those places to take a bath in those rivers. Ganges and Jamuna are physical rivers. The Sarasvati River is an etheric river. It's underground. So when you bathe in the ocean, in a river, or in your bathtub, connect with those waters. Put your intention of going inside those rivers. That and the offerings. If those 6 days you can fast, much the better. Introspection, much the better. During all that time, connect every day through your pulse with Jupiter, even for only 10 minutes, because it's a very special time. We won't have it in another 12 years, so we have to make the most of it and tell you that it is a wonderful thing to be doing this journey together, and that you will have news from us, and that we carry you all in our hearts. Thank you so much, and wishing that tomorrow starts a great day, and that every day, every step is for the benefit of all sentient beings. Thank you. Big kiss.